The Last Secret of the Deverills by Santa Montefiore, narrated by Genevieve Swallow. Maggie O'Leary. Some said she was born on the feast of Hauna, when the people of Ballinackelly celebrated the harvest with a feast. But others said she was born after sunset and before dawn, when the malevolent pukas, banshees and fairies joined the spirits of the dead to roam freely among the living during the hours of darkness. Whichever the case, the reality was that Maggie O'Leary came into the world on the 1st day of November 1640, when a dense mist gathered in the valleys, and a light drizzle dampened the air, and the wind smelt of heather and grass and brine. There was a restlessness about the O'Leary farm that night. The cows mooed and stamped their hooves, and the horses snorted agitatedly and tossed their manes. Inky black crows gathered on the roof of the farmhouse, where Orla Niliri paced her bedroom with her hands on the small of her back, anticipating the impending arrival of her 6th child with more than the usual apprehension. She was as restless as the animals, moaning and suffering with the extent of her labour, for the first 5 children had arrived easily and in haste. Every now and then she glanced out of the window, searching for the flush of dawn in the eastern sky. She hoped her baby would hold on until All Saints' Day, and not arrive during these dark and haunted hours. Not far away, Orla's children were enjoying the feast with the rest of the community in a large barn in the heart of the village. The doors and windows of every dwelling had been flung open to allow both the ghouls and the friendly spirits to wander freely, and the fires had been quenched. Outside, the golden glow of bonfires warmed the air, which was cold with the presence of those malevolent beings who played havoc in the darkness. It was not a night to come into the world, but Maggie came anyway. Just before dawn, after a difficult labour, Orla was delivered of a healthy baby whose shrill cries tore a hole in the sky, releasing the first ray of light. But with the birth of a new life came the death of an old one. Orla was carried into the beyond, but not before she whispered weakly to the baby in her arms, "Céad míle fáilte peg," 100,000 welcomes, thus giving her child a name and blessing her with a kiss. Maggie was a child whose beauty was strange and arresting. Her hair was as black as a raven's wing, her eyes were a bewitching shade of green.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?